Alright, welcome back everybody to Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 2. This is Prismic, and unfortunately, this is post-commentary. I had played the game for an hour and recorded myself talking for an hour. However, I had the misfortune of forgetting to turn on my microphone, so yeah, you can imagine that when everything was said and done, I was a little on the pissed off side. So yeah, let's get back into this now. Post-commentary is a little bit more difficult to do because I go, like an action, like not an action replay, but like a replay kind of commentary. It's like, oh yeah, did you see the way I failed? And, you know, I guess we could just kind of talk about general things for an hour. And, I mean, the whole reason I forgot to turn my microphone on was because I had just finished recording a song. As many of you know, I'm an artist, well, a musician, a musical artist. And today I had just finished recording one of my new upcoming tracks for an album I'm working on. And, so yeah, usually when I stop recording music, I turn my microphone off as soon as I'm done, just because when I listen to the music again, I don't want to have like white noise, or maybe not white noise, but like I don't want to just have the microphone on and being able to hear things that are going on in the background. So I turn the mic off, listen to the completed product, and then I continue to, you know, save, export, whatever, what have you. And, so yeah, I forgot to turn the mic on. So now we must have post-commentary, because Lord knows I don't want to go through these levels again with live commentary. They're hard enough as it is. Now, this level in particular, Webwoods, I'm gonna make a lot of stupid mistakes. I mean, I was having sort of a down-off day today, feeling a little blue. It happens from time to time to us all. And yeah, as you can imagine, everything just seemed to have been going wrong today. Now I know, in light of recent events, I shouldn't even be, you know, saying such things. But here's the messed up thing about when tragedy happens. I mean, people look for tragedy. It's something that it's like a darker side of human nature, you know. Usually when something bad happens, it usually makes someone reflect on all the good things in their lives. So, you know, no way, shape, or form am I trying to be a terrible person and belittle what happened on Friday. I'm just, you know, stating human nature. And so I know I feel for the people who have had to experience something so terrible, and you know, it's also kind of infuriating. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I didn't even know this happened until I read it today. I generally don't watch the news in general, just because it's usually, you know, depressing stuff like what happened on Friday. It's, you know, makes you loathe humanity. It makes you, you know, how can you share the same gene pool, or maybe not gene pool, but, you know, I'm the same species as a monster who could do something so inhumane. And so yeah, I barely found out about that today, and I was utterly confused as to how things like this continue to happen. And, you know, so like I was already feeling blue, and then to read that, it just made me feel even worse. To, you know, it makes you want to hate people, and it's nothing compared to what their family and the survivors are going through right now. So, you know, my heart goes out to them, and I can only hope that they find solace within, you know, these coming months and years. But, you know, enough about grim prospects. At the end of the day, I'm here to entertain people, to help them forget about their troubles and worries. And I know you don't want to forget something. You want to keep memory. You want to keep a memory alive so that something like that doesn't happen again. But I think the world would be a grim place if you didn't have somewhere to turn where you could just let go of all of your earthly shackles and just sit back and relax, you know. So again, you know, I'm not trying to belittle the situation. I'm not trying to degrade it in any way. I'm just here trying to offer an escape, you know, an escape from reality, which sometimes we all really need. Lord knows I've had my days where I've needed an escape from reality. So hopefully these videos will give you something else to think about, or just watch this guy, you know, do a not so good job of playing Donkey Kong Country 2. So yeah. Yeah, my voice hurts. I actually, you know, this is probably the third hour that I've been talking. I mean, I was singing verses and overdubs for a good hour, and then I started recording the live commentary track for this, and then I was talking on the phone with one of my best friends. I had mentioned him in a previous story, the friend who now goes to Stanford. Yeah, I jump off here thinking there's a secret down there because of the arrows there, but yeah, I die a fair amount of time into this level. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. These last worlds for the game, we'll get back to my other. that was just me being stupid. But excuse me. Let me take a quick drink of water. But yeah, that last. Oh, one second. That last death was just me being stupid, and I accidentally walked off. But yeah, I had mentioned this friend in particular, the one who made it into Stanford. He's probably my greatest confidant outside of my family members, and I'd probably go so far as to say that he is, you know, what is it, the term, my brother from another mother type deal. Like, we may not be related by blood, but in my eyes, he's the brother I never had, and I couldn't ask for a greater friend than him. But yeah, I was talking on the phone with him for like an hour, because he's coming down to Las Cruces for the holidays. And he was probably the only person who I showed my new track to, just because I wanted to keep it under wraps until I kind of debut it, we'll say in air quotes, debut it this Friday at my first show, my first performance. It's not really my show, it's just an open mic night, but, you know. But yeah, I was talking to him for a good hour, just letting him know how I've been feeling, and saying that I was pretty kind of ashamed of myself feeling down when other people have it much worse. But I mean, it's something that's ingrained in us, and people either will admit to it or they won't admit to it and call you an inhuman monster. But that's the fact of it. That's what it seems society is we feed off of tragedy, we feed off of sadness, because it helps us forget how, you know, either helps us forget our troubles, or it helps us forget that we have it so much easier, or helps us to remember that we have it so much easier. But yeah, so that's why my voice is a little tired. I failed to record the live recording, so we're just gonna do post commentary. I'll try not to have this happen again. I'll make sure to see that the mic is actually turned on before I record live commentary. But yeah, let's get back to the game. We already have too many depressing things in the world to talk about. But let's see. Yeah, these last couple of worlds are probably the hardest, and we don't actually finish the game. We're probably going to finish the game in the next hour, though. I mean, alright, sorry for that quick break in our programming. I had to make sure to let everybody know that I was recording again, so that they didn't make any noise. Yeah. What were we talking about? I'm a little distracted now. Yeah, we're talking about Gloomy Gulch. This is the last level of Gloomy Gulch, and it's definitely hard. You know, it's actually not too bad. It's not as bad as I would have you believe it is. I mean, I do die mainly just because I'm trying to get that secret over there. I don't get it, and eventually I just say, you know what, we're just gonna finish the level and we'll come back for it. I do want to get the 102% ending and show you guys, well, maybe not 102%, but at least show you the second fight against K. Rool.